Please note that this is just a review of the final work and is not an endorsement of the creator. Any opinion or prior actions belonging to the creators involved are not a factor in this review unless otherwise stated. Thank you.
Hey guys, StarCraft here, continuing on with my Marvel Zombies retrospective. Let's get into let's continue forward by going to the beginning. Yeah. Again, I'm doing this in release order, so the next bit we have is the proper Marvel Zombies Dead Days, which was a prequel that basically showed the initial outbreak. In this universe, we will eventually see tomorrow we'll see the time before the outbreak. But in this case, we open up right as it's happening, as Peter's been bitten. This is still Robert Kirkman and Sean Phillips, thankfully. And yeah, he's like, man, oh man. And yeah, he's still having his mask, fully on. He comes in saying how, look, Conan America bit me. Aunt May goes to get some peroxide. Like, that's gonna do much. And MJ's completely worried for him. And, well, he starts to really convulse. MJ rips his portion of his mask off, and he eats her. Aunt May comes in with this expression on her face, which is like, Peter, what have you done? I mean, okay, imagine the first talk bubble, but I always find it weird when you have speech balloons where the other one does not match the facial expression. But yeah, Peter's already gone full zombie. And, well, all of the others are charging in. This homage to the Secret Wars cover. We see Magneto bemoaning a little and claiming how he thinks this is all his fault. That they had gotten the virus from somewhere else, hoping to whittle down the humans so that mutants could reign supreme. And now he feels it's his fault. We have other cases like Nova meeting up with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's trying to hold it together, but then Daredevil comes to help. He tells Nova to kill Spider-Man. He can't, so Spidey bites Daredevil. We then see Cap trying to get everyone together, and the Alpha Flight is attacking the X-Mansion. They even say the Alpha Flight had ate the professor, ripped him to pieces. Yeah. As everyone's trying to get attacked, when Magneto comes and helps them, using his abilities and all that, we see Black Panther and Giant Man. It's made very clear Giant Man's been bitten. And, well, again, the whole point is just to give us explanations, because we didn't see, oh, that's what happens. He knocked him out right before he completely turned and tied him up. He said, you make a nice midnight snack at least. Because from his own observations. Now, Giant Man in this initial point is trying to think of ways of we can still combat this. That's what he's thinking about. As the fight's going on, we see at the Baxter building, Reed is holding the dead body of Franklin, and Sue is holding the dead body of Valeria. And it turns out, because she was a member of the Four, She-Hulk was able to get through the defenses and kill them. Sue kills She-Hulk using a force field to pop her head. And, well, yeah, they're just so everyone's distraught. Thor is kicking ass. Nova's doing good. And then eventually they all get rescued and head to the Shield helicarrier. It's clear that Reed, as of right now, is still keeping it together. Basically, then we see Nick Fury suggesting to everyone, let us go to and go around, try and save who you can, do everything you can, while the big brains, mostly Tony, those at S.H.I.E.L.D., of course, and Reed are going to try and figure out ways to combat all this. Reed trying to find a cure, and Tony trying to find a portal, and create a portal. Nova is starting to lose it a little bit. I'll show the part where we see Felicia here. Well, when I get to the next one, I'll point out a little joke that I kind of had something to do with. I'm not kidding. And, well, Giant Man makes his way to the Avengers mansion, finds out the Avengers have consumed Jarvis, and yeah, he's like, what, you don't plan on fighting this? And all that stuff, and basically he's just like, yeah, you're right, let me come in and eat it. As then we start seeing all the stuff. We see Peter going for Jonah, Everyone's trying to put up a fight. Others have gotten bitten and turned. And then we start to see how Reed is starting to lose it. As he starts to study the zombie, then realizes, oh, this might be a good thing. And Sue is completely disgusted. Then we see Tony, he actually is disgusting. Let's go somewhere else. Let's jump to another universe and I will make it. We then see everything is getting worse and worse. More and more people are turning. Until eventually, Wolverine and Nova are taken. Magneto has to flee. Yeah. And then Reed and the Four confront him. And the Four are brought in by Reed. You can tell he's just losing even more with his eyes. Then he reveals the big twist, how he infected them all. And they all start to turn. He's completely just showing in that, yeah, he believes all this stuff without even being turned. Then he lets them eat him. He's like, yes, eat me, eat me. And eventually, because they were on the helicarrier, the Four come in and start attacking everyone. They get Tony. Fury and some of the remaining heroes make it out of there. And they're about to jump when Fury realizes, no, we can't let this come through with us. We need to keep them cut off here. So he orders Thor to smash the portal. The Four come in and consume Fury and eat Fury. They just devour him. And they also turn the other heroes. And I like how you see Thor still on the ground because obviously he's no longer worthy of the hammer. And Reed says it's time to spread the gospel. And that was this in the prequel to all this. It gives us some explanations. It's a bit of a paint by numbers, but hey, it still answers stuff, and it's a better companion alongside with the story we'll be talking about tomorrow, Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness, where that fills it a bit more, even though there are some continuity hiccups still. But for the most part, it is just as good as, well, everything else. Also, I should point out, as you probably know from the cover, this whole thing's an homage to X-Men #1. And I never realized I haven't talked about Arthur Suydam's covers. He's made an art form making these zombified covers, and I just appreciate all he's done. So, yeah. Tune in tomorrow. They do Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness. And hopefully I will finally be getting around to Cyberfrog whenever it comes in. Who knows? But until then, catch you guys later.